We begin with breaking news and a situation in the English Channel. We're hearing reports from French media that at least 10 people have died after a boat carrying migrants has capsized. Well, this is the scene now at Le Portel in France. French media are reporting that the boat launched from an area near here and that the French Interior Minister is expected to visit the area later this afternoon. Well, a major rescue operation is underway. We are, of course, keeping across this, as is our Europe news editor, Sophie Garrett. She joins me on the phone now. Sophie, what more can you tell us about the latest of this?
So, as you say, it's been a huge rescue operation this morning. What we do know is that in the latter part of this morning, a rescue call was received about a vessel that was in distress. It had launched in the earlier part of the morning from that area of Le Portel, which is near Boulogne. This is quite an industrial area, an area with lots of dunes, and it's a decommissioned hoverport. So lots of places there that a boat could have launched from. We know that this rescue operation was put in place, and it is pretty substantial. There were at least 2 helicopters, 2 fishing boats, 6 French coastguard vessels that took part in that, and the operation is still ongoing. In the last few moments, we've had a statement from the French authorities to say that 50 people from that vessel were rescued and taken to shore, and local reports are saying that among those there are at least 10 fatalities, so 10 people have died in that incident this morning. And there have been quite a lot of crossings recently. The weather has been quite clement, and so we've seen an increase in these kind of crossings and attempted crossings of the channel quite a lot over the last 10 days. We'll get some more information, I'm sure, over the next few hours, but what we do know at the moment is that France's Interior Minister, Gérald Darmanin, is expected there within the next couple of hours.
Right, Sophie, so clearly a crisis underway. You've mentioned just the large-scale nature of that rescue operation. How are these things coordinated between Britain and France?
So there is an open line between the French and the UK coastguards. The French coordinate this from essentially what you could almost describe as an air traffic control tower. We're talking about the world's busiest shipping lane. So to gauge an idea of how much traffic goes through that channel, it requires this huge operation of surveillance and traffic control. This control centre is just down the coast from where this incident has taken place, and they received the first call. From there, they will alert the UK authorities, and they send out the equivalent of the Coast Guard and rescue vessels and helicopters that go out and take part in those searches.
OK, Sophie Garrett, Europe news editor, thanks very much indeed.